The Boeing 777, commonly referred to as the 777, is an American long-range wide-body airliner developed and manufactured by Boeing Commercial Airplanes. It's the world's largest twin jet. The plane is equipped with new engines developed by General Electric and a longer pair of wings, enabling it to carry more passengers while operating more efficiently than its predecessor aircraft, effectively replacing the Boeing 747 jumbo jet. Like Boeing 787 Dreamliner, the aircraft is made from composite materials and has larger windows and a redesigned passenger cabin. Able to carry more people and fly farther than existing 777 models, it'll be the most efficient twin-engine plane in the world, Boeing says. The 777 was designed to bridge the gap between Boeing's other wide-body airplanes, the twin-engine 767 and quad-engine 747, and to replace the older DC-10s and L-1011 trijets. Developed in consultation with 8 major airlines. With the first meeting in January 1990, the program was launched on October 14, 1990, with an order from United Airlines. The prototype was rolled out on April 9, 1994, and first flew on June 12, 1994. The 777 entered service with the launch customer, United Airlines, on June 7, 1995. Longer-range variants were launched on February 29, 2000, and were first delivered on April 29, 2004. The Boeing 777X will not be delivered until late 2023, its manufacturer announced on Wednesday, further delaying the aircraft's debut well beyond the planned timeframe of 2020. Boeing attributed the delay to numerous factors, including the pandemic-reduced demand and new certification requirements. It can accommodate a 10-abreast seating layout and has a typical 3-class capacity of 301 to 368 passengers with a range of 5,240 to 8,555 nautical miles, 9,700 to 15,840 kilometers. It's recognizable for its large-diameter turbofan engines, 6 wheels on each main landing gear, fully circular fuselage cross-section, and a blade-shaped tail cone. It's the first Boeing aircraft with fly-by-wire controls. The twin-engine jet first graced the skies in January 2020 when it lifted off from Payne Field in Everett, Washington, following a day of weather delays. A total of 4 test aircraft now roam the skies, pushing the limits of the aircraft in advance of its certification to fly passengers. The plane's standout feature is the movable wingtips, which will cut the aircraft's enormous wingspan from 235 feet down to just under 213 feet, letting the 777X fit on existing airport taxiways and at the terminal gates where older 777s can operate. The Airbus A380's 261-foot wingspan forced airports to make expensive modifications when the double-decker plane debuted in 2007, something Boeing wants to avoid. The 777 has been ordered and delivered more than any other wide-body airliner. As of August 2021, more than 60 customers had placed orders for 2,061 aircraft of all variants, with 1,669 delivered. The most common and successful variant is the 777-300ER with 844 aircraft ordered and 810 delivered. As of July 2018, Emirates was the largest operator with 163 aircrafts. As of September 2021, the 777 had been involved in 31 aviation accidents and incidents, including 8 hull losses, 5 during flight and 3 on the ground, with 541 fatalities and 3 hijackings. Boeing's 777 became popular in the mid-90s as the next step up from its 767. Large twin-engine aircraft were gaining popularity due to their efficiency and changing attitudes towards their safety. Boeing's landmark 777X just made its first international debut at the Dubai Air Show 2021, giving the public a look at the new flagship both inside and out just under 2 years since it first flew in January 2020. The largest twin-engine passenger plane ever produced by Boeing is on the move. When it first took flight, the 777X became the largest twin-engine jet aircraft to ever fly. The project is one of Boeing's most ambitious and aims to create a twin-engine offering with a capacity comparable to that of the 747 combined with efficiencies comparable to a 787 Dreamliner. Though a milestone aircraft for Boeing, its 2020 aerial debut was hampered by the crash of an Ethiopian Airlines Boeing 737 MAX and the subsequent worldwide grounding of the narrow-body jet due to issues with the aircraft's software stemming from its development. Just like the aircraft that came before it, Boeing would create 2 variants, the -8 and -9. The -9 aircraft would be the first to be manufactured, with production beginning in October 2017. At 251 feet and 9 inches in the length, the aircraft would be the largest twin-engine aircraft to roam the skies. The plane's standout feature is the movable wingtips, which will cut the aircraft's enormous wingspan from 235 feet down to just under 213 feet, letting the 777X fit on existing airport taxiways and at the terminal gates where older 777s can operate. The Airbus A380's 261-foot wingspan forced airports to make expensive modifications when the double-decker plane debuted in 2007, something Boeing wants to avoid. As is Boeing's custom painted on the side of the fuselage of the first test plane are the tails of each airline that has an order in for the plane. The cost per plane stands at $442.2 million, but some airlines receive discounts for buying in bulk. The aircraft's increased efficiency and similar range to its predecessors, despite the additional load, are made possible thanks to General Electric Aviation's GE9X engines. The huge engines are large enough for a Boeing 737 fuselage to fit inside. While the range of the new -9 and the last generation 777-300ER are comparable, the draw to the new aircraft is its efficiency and extra carrying capacity. The aircraft has two different wingspan lengths thanks to a unique feature of the aircraft. The wingtips extend flat before takeoff to improve fuel efficiency. Pilots activate the function via a switch in the cockpit and retract them right after landing to avoid hitting anything on the ground. Qatar Airways is among the largest operators of the current 777 freighters and has been prodding Boeing and Airbus for new models that would meet tough pollution standards that take effect in 2028. A deal with Boeing could include options and rights to convert some of Qatar's 60 777X passenger jets on order to the cargo version, one of the people said. The second 777X built by Boeing took flight on April 30th, flying for just under 3 hours on its first trip to the skies. The second of 4 flight test aircraft, this plane will test the 777X's flight handling characteristics and performance capabilities. Boeing flew the plane from its birthplace at Everett, Washington's Payne Field to Seattle's Boeing Field. The fuel-efficient measures of the aircraft led Boeing to boast that it will offer 10% less fuel burn, emissions, and operating costs. Boeing also estimates that the -9 can carry 426 passengers in a 2-cabin configuration, 30 more than the 300ER. Passengers can look forward to larger windows, more natural light, quieter engines, and a more spacious cabin. While Boeing has revealed few details of the 777X freighter, it will be sized between its two planned passenger versions, said two of the people. An influx of freighter orders would help buoy the twin-aisle jet's profits until long-range travel recovers from the pandemic later this decade. Company officials declined to comment on customer discussions or their plans to introduce the freighter. A third aircraft took flight on August 3rd, departing from its home at Payne Field and heading as far south as Salem, Oregon, before heading home via Spokane, Washington, and a few touch-and-go maneuvers at an airport in Moses Lake, Washington. The aircraft will continue test flights until it receives certification from the world's aviation regulatory agencies. So far, Boeing has logged around 100 hours of test flying with the new type. 7 other airlines have the aircraft on order, including Lufthansa, Singapore Airlines, Qatar Airways, British Airways, All Nippon Airways, Etihad Airways, and Cathay Pacific. The first delivery and likely the first passenger flight of the aircraft is now expected in late 2023, following pandemic-related delays. This schedule and the associated financial impact reflect a number of factors, including an updated assessment of global certification requirements, the company's latest assessment of COVID-19 impacts on market demand, and discussions with its customers with respect to aircraft delivery timing, Boeing said in a statement. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out the following videos here.